trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real.
I miss my wife, Tails.
My shooter won't chip me. My tripper won't hit me. My father can't feel the love.
Alright. Oh. Okay, that's how we're starting.
Omni-Man versus Bardock.
The ostracized Viltrumite and the Dooms.
There we go. Sorry about that.
And I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a
Okay.
battle.
Let's go.
Omni-Man, Earth's once greatest hero.
Excellent.
Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then, in a single day, it all went horribly wrong.
Why, Omni-Man?
Yeah.
How, Omni-Man? Who, Omni-Man?
Who indeed? Champion of Earth best-selling author J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade, with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia.
Through brutal
Dang it.
mortal combat.
With a K! Or, wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Even more so after they purged the weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic
It was
strongman
glitchy on my end.
superpowers, and he's basically
Oh.
invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds,
That's
soaring from
true.
Earth to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take, so a minimum of 2 galaxies.
He's that
His
fast.
neighbor Andromeda is the lesser
Huh.
known triangular
Damn.
galaxy, which is over 2.7 million light years away.
Whoa!
In under 1 week,
Okay.
man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush. He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is why I'll
Honestly,
never have
same.
kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were in
Oh, look, it's Optimus.
from across the Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours.
That's over 20 billion times faster than light.
You don't really need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old. And regardless of age,
Holy
Viltrumites
fuck.
don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Okay.
Sleep. He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, let's
Oh, so-
your intestines getting ripped out.
Okay, that's gonna get blurred out.
Ripping out your whole beard all at once. Only a
The freaking
Viltrumite
vine
would want
boom.
Something that disturbing.
Nolan is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered
Hence the title.
Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of
Whoa.
planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it. A planet so big it has a
With
whole
2 others, keep in
The
mind.
limit factor dictates the size
Yeah,
a celestial
Mark
body must
and-
be in order to
and-
display
Thaddeus.
the material of the
Thaddeus.
ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
And don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because, spoilers?
Yeah.
Just go read the comic.
If Ring isn't doing it for you, this planet
Which
also
I
supports
did.
5 moons in its
Yeah,
orbit,
look at
and even the
that.
smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own
it's
gravity
gruesome,
shaped it.
to say
At
the least.
minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or it was before, you know, Kablam!
Now, Omni-Man does have his
Yeah.
weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitch frequency, which can destabilize
Jesus
his body's
Christ, the
equilibrium.
freaking
But his
Fortnite
real
dances.
weakness turned out to be, you guessed it,
Yep.
fatherhood. Thanks to his son Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a new job, and even had a new kid with his new wife.
Ew.
Who's a bug? The bug lady?
Ew.
Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man?
Hey,
That is
everyone
disturbing.
feels parenting stress in their own way.
Uh,
When Nolan was lecturing to
there you
Mark
go.
about how
Definitely.
insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real
I miss my wife,
military
Tails.
conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
Now on to
Yeah.
the other one.
All right, let's go. Monkey time.
Reaches of the cosmos laid
Yep.
a world with a people
Or
like no
known as the
other,
Saiyans.
born and raised to do
Well,
just
specifically,
one thing:
Bardock.
fight.
The Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet.
I swear we better not get that freaking universe or shockwave punch feed again.
Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending
Yeah,
doom.
let's
But
not
perhaps
mention
one Saiyan
that.
represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock. He's cool, he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed.
'Cause he's a monkey.
What? He's father of Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Bardock was a
Ouch.
cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in
Ouch.
service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped out every
Frieza,
living
Frieza,
thing,
Frieza.
leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to sell away. Bardock was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations
Very
to draw
much
from,
so.
Including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
but only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually
That was
married
thanks
fellow
to the
warrior
movie
Keenan and had
Super
two
Broly.
sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with
Yep.
the blood of his fallen friend.
Shoot.
Hardcore.
That is metal.
Moved faster than light and was naturally
that was
adept at
Z
using his
Bardock.
ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands. True to his brutal screw you nature, Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a ki-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has no chill. He will run you over,
What?
rip your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy. All in a day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage didn't change that. While Bardock cared for Gine, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a
Wow.
low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up
I mean,
to be
he is
anything
a
more than
low-class
battlefield
warrior.
fodder.
But they would
In
still
his time.
possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
Big monkey!
Yeah, the Ozaru form.
Under the light of a
Monkeys.
full
The great
Saiyan with a
ape.
tail manifests.
Ozaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power
Yeah.
tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone
Or
call
King
the
Kong for that
While
matter.
some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so
yeah.
precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's power level
mean,
nearly
very
matched
true.
that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once. At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the
Very
number
janky
really
indeed.
means.
Outside of his fight with gas, Bardock doesn't really
And
show
an
much
extremely touchy
But we
subject.
can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better
Yeah.
understand.
Oh my god, do not bring up the universe shockwave.
Vegeta, what's the scouter say
God
about his
damn
power
it.
level? It's over 8,000. Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet,
How dare you rob us of the meme.
Vegeta and his trip dynamic was 10,000.
Yeah,
This
that's
lines up with
true,
that previous
but
reading and puts
at
him on
least
par
it's-
with
at
Bardock.
least it's
Goku's training
accurate
during
to
the
the
trip
source
eventually
material.
raised him to 90,000
Eh.
on arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6
Shoot.
days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the universe's
6 days?
diameter would put
I thought
the
it
ship
would be
over
longer.
9.5 trillion times the speed of
Ew.
light.
And Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all that other stuff.
Makes sense given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity. But Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the 2, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who taunted that Frieza had dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative
Yep.
of his family and cautious of Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to Planet
Bring
Vegeta
up
for mysterious
to
reasons,
almost
he had a
the
hunch
entire
something was
extent
up.
of the
So
Saiyan
before
race.
his final
Yep.
snap, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the
But he
tyrant,
didn't give
he
up
sent
without a
his
fight.
youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
A choice that would have a greater significance than Bardock could ever imagine.
Very much
And then
so.
Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died. Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
Actually, he was pulled away by these 2 who miscalculated and misplaced him
Yeah,
incorrectly in the
those
time
2
stream.
gave me a lot of trouble.
non-canon, whatever.
when I
He
was-
survived.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
the
when
time
he
controller.
realized what happened,
Please.
he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan. What?
All right, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But
And look
perhaps
what-
Bardock's
and look what-
transformation
what he
was
got.
more than simply a what
And
if. He had begun
look
to
what
take the
happened.
very
Yep.
steps some
Bite
later
him in
would to
the-
achieve
bite
the
him in the
form.
ass
Perhaps
hard.
if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be
Sort of.
proud. Hey, shout out to everyone who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
You're welcome.
And that support is the first ever
Yeah.
sponsor for an independent death metal episode, Manscaped.
Manscaped's newest masterpiece.
Oh, there's an ad.
5.0 Ultra in
Well,
4G.
I'm just gonna edit that out in post.
Special edition trimmer is the perfect tool for the
Right.
golden era of hair
But
grooming,
hey, at
where
least
precision, luxury, and performance
helped
meet.
out Save
There's
Death
limited
Battle,
quantities
you know?
available,
Yep.
so you need to pick one up soon.
I made my pledge.
Hey, your scruff grows all over the place way
Awesome.
too fast. Or maybe you get that itchy scraggle Wiz has.
Yeah.
Either way, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Gold comes with 2 blades for any occasion, a trimmer and a foil. Look at it! It's so slick!
It's waterproof, of course, and the new LED light illuminates even the trickiest spots, while adding a touch of elegance to your routine.
Join the 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped for all their grooming needs. Get the special edition Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra in forged gold while supplies last.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code DEATHBATTLE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code DEATHBATTLE at manscaped.com.
Thanks to Manscaped for helping our fans and members support the channel. Seriously, show them some love by clicking the link below.
Here we go.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run
Say it
through
with me
all
now.
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh. Let's.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he should not. He should not landed there.
Not at all.
Let's go.
Great. Another gross bug planet.
Oh, so this is after season 1? Whoa!
Yep.
Planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Wow.
Don't underestimate me.
Here we go.
Yep.
Just like my son, sticking his nose in places he's not ready for. My son would kick his ass.
Quite the boast, Bardock.
Very much so.
Oh, he's using his own pod.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. That's gonna hurt.
Yep.
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
Oh, the moon.
Crap. Nolans did not destroy that moon.
The real power of a Saiyan.
Yep.
Here we go, monkey mode.
Yep, Uzaru.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Maybe.
Oh.
Damn. Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Here we go. Oh. Decked him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got his
Oh!
He takes flags off.
Yikes! Oh!
Shit.
Yeah, bye. Oh crap.
No. My sons need me. I won't let you take me from my wife.
Whoa! Oh!
Here we go. My father-like son.
Alright, let's go. This is gonna be a fake out. I'm calling it right now.
Probably so. Looks like they're going all out.
Your time is up. Saiyan!
Oh!
Oh, I heard. Oh.
You said Saiyan.
So, wait a minute. No one knows?
Hold on. That's because he said it during the fight, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's it.
Fuck.
Yep.
KO!
Down for the count.
Okay,
Damn.
You gotta stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against Viltrumite is fascinating.
Hey,
Among the many
yeah.
similarities, 5 specific
Unwise
categories
decision,
stand
no
out.
less.
Starting with
Oh.
speed.
Oh, you're bringing back the thing from Goku vs. Superman 3. Interesting.
Asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed,
cool.
much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan, and it's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at once, and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar. Until you factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of planets admitting that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic solar disk, it highlighted just how tough the Viltrumites really are.
Oh,
This
shit.
completely blocked the sunlight and heat between a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural
these
gravity.
guys are harder to
fully block
kill.
the light to such a point
Oh, yeah.
that remain in consistent orbit,
but
the
they
disk
still
would need to
can
be
be
positioned
killed.
at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted view between
Wow.
the satellite. And the disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disc puts it at 3 septillion tons.
That's 24 zeros.
Which makes Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference. So strength
Yeah,
goes to Nolan.
Yeah,
Still,
that ain't
numbers
gonna
aren't
cut it.
everything. As
Yep.
far as versatility in combat goes, neither had one distinct
Ooh, yeah.
advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man survives in space for much longer, but Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key attacks and, of course, Super Saiyan.
Okay, let's address the Super Saiyan Bardock thing. It's perfectly fair to question whether or not the form should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the form included, Nolan still takes this, especially when it comes to our last two categories, experience and stamina.
Yep, Omni-Man's been around a lot longer than Bardock, over 2,000 years.
Very
and
true.
even with Super Saiyan, Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate.
Oh, so that's why he
What
lost.
may be
Yeah.
Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
Those
That's
weird
insane.
smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end, but only for so long. Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks non-stop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's crazy speed and power made him a real challenge.
But Nolan's strength, experience, and sheer endurance
Oh.
presented an unstoppable and unshakable
Yeah.
force that
Gee.
would inevitably
So
land
Nolan
the
wins
killing
this
blow.
fight.
When push
Yep.
came to
So congrats
shove,
to Nolan.
Omni-Man raised the Bardock.
The winner
Dear God.
is Omni-Man.
Next
God
time
damn
on
it.
AKA.
Oh, here we go.
All
All right, who's next?
Joker versus.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Giorno.
Subscribe
Giorno.
and join as a member to see.
Giorno.
Thanks for watching.
Oh boy.
All right.
Boy.
So that was the reaction.
Yep.
Death Battle is officially back.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yep, it sure is.
All right. Thank you guys for joining me for this reaction, and to those who are watching this recording, this is Kaiju Fan 2000 signing off.